Okay, so you remember a while back when I made a video, and in that video I alluded to the fact that I needed to remake my target mod tutorial. No? Well, I need to remake my target mod tutorial, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm also gonna cover a secondary target mod that exists and is useful in for certain characters like Marluxia and Xigbar and some others. I'll have a list of characters affected by this in the description. Also, I'm going to show you all a much easier way to actually do a normal target mod as well, so let's get started. Okay, so for target mods, when you're making a file dump, you need to wait for the characters to actually be attacking each other. This is because if you make a file dump before they're attacking, then their target address is gonna be a NOP, which means it's gonna be all zeros, and that'll make it slightly more inconvenient. So anyways, make your file dump and open PS2 disk. Okay, so as soon as it loads, we'll be able to start. Okay, so press G and go to 01A, etc. And we'll go to Marluxia's universal character modifier first. Okay, now we need to copy this address into the calculator. I'll make sure it's on hex. Paste that in and add the value 250 to it. In other words, offset it by 250. Now what you got there, you copy, and you press G to make the window appear, type, and you paste that in. Make sure you put the 0 at the beginning so it can actually read it. Okay. So this is the target address for Marluxia right now, the normal target mod. So we'll put that in. Okay. Now we'll go back to 01A 0000. Now we're gonna type in Heiner's UCM. Now for this we need his target address digit, so we're gonna copy that, make sure we clear the calculator. Okay, paste. Now subtract 7A4 from this, and then copy that value. Press G and 0 in front, go to this. Okay, we're at Heiner's target address digit now. So we copy that, we'll put it into emuhaste. And now Marluxia's general targeting logic will be towards Heiner. So as you can see, Marluxia is generally choosing to target Heiner. However, this does not work for all attacks, as you will soon see if Heiner actually manages to hit Marluxia again. Come on, Heiner, you're holding us up. Come on, Heiner, you... Okay. No? Apparently not. Okay, there we go. So Marluxia's going into his Desperation move, but now he's decided that Hainer is lame and he needs to target Sora with this hover thing and the scythe. Now, Marluxia isn't wrong about Hainer being incredibly lame and how he should target Sora instead. But we want him to target Hainer, so let's fix this. Okay, anyways. Go to 0, 1A, 0, 0, blah blah blah, again. Okay, now, for this, you need to go to the universal character modifier digit of whoever is in Sora's slot. In this case, it's Sora, so it's 54, but if you're doing a boss versus boss fight, and you're me, then it would be 2F0, because that would be your nothing digit, or whatever you all use. Also, this is why in some battles I will use all zeros for Sora's address, just completely remove them, and then for others just do an invisible object like 2F0. So yeah, there you go. So 54, Sora's UCM. Okay, found it. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing we just did. We're gonna copy this and paste it into the calculator. Subtract 7A4 from it. Copy that in, press G, put the 0 at the beginning. Okay, now we're at Sora's target address digit. We're not gonna bring this into EmuHaste, but we are gonna copy it for safekeeping. Okay. Now that we have that, go back to 01A000. We're gonna go back to Marluxia's target thing. Target address digit, whatever. Okay, clear it, paste, minus 7A4, copy, bring into this window. Okay, now that we're here, we're gonna copy the data of this and store that for safekeeping in case, you know, we get lost in the midst of all the hex. Okay. So copy it, bring up the G window, and copy that in and paste it. Okay, now that we're here, hold shift and press 3, bring this window up again, and we're gonna copy Sora's target address digit. We're gonna tell it to search for all data that contains that value. Now, this won't be it, so press shift, or hold shift and press F4 to go back one. And now we just keep trying these addresses until one of them works. Okay, so change 0 to 2 like usual, and we want the data to be Hainer's target address digit, which we already have here since we got it earlier. So we'll paste that in, and we'll see if this was the right address. Any day now, Marluxia, you can go into your Desperation move. Okay.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Okay, so yeah, like the dude said, that was the wrong one, but it's okay. So all we do is we just hold shift and press F4, and we try the next one. Let's see if it works. Any moment now, Marluxia just spam his desperation moves in any situation besides this one. Okay, there we go. As you can see, Marluxia is following Hainer now. It should be... Okay, so something I want to let... Okay, yeah, that I was gonna get to that. The secondary target mod is not safe to use when you're actually a playable character. Meaning, it's only good for boss versus boss battles and stuff like that. I believe it will also screw up party members, so you don't want to use it when they're in the battle either. And it does this because you're basically modifying an ID for the player that multiple parts of the game use. In fact, if you notice, that also did affect the key on the radar, so that's just one example. So anyways, it doesn't crash boss versus boss fights at all, but don't play as somebody if you're gonna use the secondary target mod. Okay, so as you all saw, that did fix Marluxia, which means it was a success, despite the fact that the game crashed. So, I will leave a list in the description of characters who are affected by the secondary target mod, because there are a lot of characters that don't actually need to make use of this at all. So, you probably shouldn't use the secondary target mod unless a boss actually does need it. But anyways, yeah, I'll have a list in the description. I haven't known about this for too long, so there's probably some characters that do benefit from it that I just don't know. So if you all use this and you find someone who can make use of it that isn't on the list, just inform me and I'll put them on the list. Okay, hope you all enjoy it. Bye.